this news at 8, live from Wisdom Yard Television. I am Odunwayo Adelere. Here are the news headlines. Tinubu released minors on compassionate ground, Vice President Shettima. Nigeria's national grid collapses again. Now the news in details. Vice President Kashim Shettima has said his principal, President Bola Tinubu, ordered the release of minors facing trial for treason on compassionate grounds. The Vice President said there was incontrovertible digital video and photographic evidence of the perpetration and actions of some of the protesters, which were uploaded by the actors themselves. He lamented that the nation lost over 300 billion naira from the destruction and halting of economic activities orchestrated by the protesters. The Vice President said this on Tuesday while receiving the minors at the presidential villa, shortly after the charges were dropped by the Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, Lateef Fagbemi. Shettima said, the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, instructed the release of the suspect on humanitarian grounds, despite incontrovertible digital video and photographic evidence of the perpetration and actions, some of which were uploaded by the actors themselves. Regarding this evidence, the President, as the father of the nation, is giving these young men another chance at becoming responsible citizens who will make a positive impact in a drive for a better Nigeria. I would like to admonish you young men not to allow yourselves to be used to perpetrate violence and destroy public and private properties, because over 300 billion naira was lost in the protest, consisting mainly of private property and loss of business. I will advise you, you are our children, to use the opportunity of the President's magnanimous gesture in ensuring that you overcome and become responsible citizens who will contribute to the growth of the society. I will urge our governors and our elected representatives here that cuts across the political divide, that what binds us together as citizens of the Federal Republic of Nigeria supersedes whatever divides us. I will call on our two governors and our representatives into a single cause and ensure that these subjects are rehabilitated and reintegrated into the fabric of our communities. Recall that the released 114 #EndBadGovernance protesters, minors and adults, who were earlier arraigned by the Nigeria Police Force and discharged by the Federal High Court sitting in Abuja, arrived at the presidential villa at noon. Nigeria has again been plunged into darkness as the national grid recorded another collapse on Tuesday. The incident happened around 2:09 p.m. according to the official X handle of the National Nigerian Grid. Daily Post recalls that the nation's power grid witnessed a series of collapses last month. In 2024 alone, the national grid has collapsed at least 8 times. Recently, 9 northern states were plunged into darkness as the national grid collapsed again. The Enugu Electricity Distribution Company PLC EEDC has also informed its customer of a general system collapse that occurred at 13:52 hours today, 5th November 2024. This has resulted in the loss of supply currently being experienced across the EEDC network. Emeka Eze, Head Corporate Communications EEDC, signed the notice Tuesday afternoon. He said, consequently, due to this development, all our interface TCN stations are out of supply and we are unable to provide services to all our customers in Abia, Anambra, Ebonyi, and Imo State. Before the news comes to an end, here are the headlines once again. Tinubu released minors on compassionate ground, Vice President Shettima. Nigeria's national grid collapses again. Thank you for staying tuned. I am Odunwayo Adelere. Do have a good night rest.